Welcome my viewers, this is your mathematics tutor. Today we're going to learn on bearings. Now the bearing we're learning today is three-figure bearing. Now this three-figure bearing, it's for all the grades from grade 9 to 12 for this bearing. Now we're going to start. The first thing that we're going to do is to define what the three-figure bearings. So we are going to say the three-figure bearings, these are angles measured in degrees from the north going a clockwise direction. Remember, I've ticked this note, the from went the north and going a clockwise direction. Then we have the basic rules that we're going to use in this bearing. A straight line, we know that it adds up to 180. Then these are the examples. It can be this, it can be this. As long as the straight line is add up to 180. Then a circle is add up to 360, e.g. we have this, the side of the circle 180, 100, when we add to give us 360. Then our number 3 rule is our reference point is should always be the north, where we're starting from. We shouldn't start from anywhere, and always go a clockwise direction, e.g. this is the example. Your reference point should always be, you should start from the north, should always be the north, and then we're going, this side is a clockwise direction, we'll be going this side from the north, please, from the north. Then also we create a nothing where we are not given, e.g. so you create a nothing where we are not given and extend where you are given, and always, please, we go a clockwise direction. Number 4, alternative angles are equal. We are using this. So we are going to draw diagrams like this. If on A we have 2, even B is 2. If on C we have 7, even D is 7. So A is equals to B, C is equals to D. That is, alternative angles are equal. Here the same. If we have 10 here, even this one is 10. If we have 2 here, even this one is 2. Number 5 rule, the from went. Example, the from, you need to understand the from went. E.g., find the bearing of B from, of A, from B. It means here, what is our starting point? Our starting point is in B, then we're going to A, going clockwise. So here our starting point is in B, going a clockwise direction to A. So we are finding A, but we are coming from B, and on B there should be a nothing. Example. We come to example. The following diagrams below show, this is our first example, then I'll show you the second example. So we start. This is how the diagram is. Then calculate the bearing of number 1, A, B from A. So what did I say? The first thing that when you look at this question, you need to create the nothings. So we are creating the nothings and extending where we are given the nothing. Here, this nothing we have created. That is the first thing that you should do before you answer. You first create a nothing where you're not given and extend where you're given. Then now, you go now to the first question. Calculate the bearing of B from. So we are coming from A, going a clockwise direction to B. So this is clockwise direction. So we're finding the bearing of B from A. Now, when you look at the angle here, it's given as already. There's no calculation. 60 degrees. The reason why we are putting the 0 because these are 3 figure bearings. Then 2, A from B, A from B, A from B, A from B. So now here we are now coming from B, a clockwise direction, please. A clockwise direction. So the examiner needs the entire thing. So on this question we can use 2 ways. We all know that from the rules we said from here up to here, from the rules it's 180. Then this diagram of first rule. So if this is 60, even this angle is 60. When we follow the alternative angles, the Z rule, if this is 60, also this angle is 60. So for us to find the bearing of A from B, A from B, we are adding, we need this entire thing. So it means it will be 180 plus 60. What are we going to get when we punch? So when we punch 180 plus 60 to give us 240 degrees, that is for the first one. Or if you don't want to use this way, you can say a straight line we have said is add up to 180. So how am I going to find this angle? This angle we're going to say 180 minus 60 because a straight line is add up to 180. What are we going to get? So this angle is 120 because we're saying a straight line is add up to 180. So this angle is 120. Then how do we find? Since we said on the second rule that a circle is add up to 360. So from here up to here we don't know. So we are going to say 360 minus 120. What is our answer? To give us 240 degrees. You can use this way by, you can use this or you can go by this. The answers will still be one and the same. You choose the one that you have understood. The first one we said alternative angles are equal. So if this is 60, this is 60, and then from here up to here it's 180. You add them. After that you can add, then you find. Or you say a straight line is add up to 180. So meaning all the numbers that will be here will be 180. Then we subtract 60 minus 180 to give us 120. 120 plus 60 to go back to 180. Then now you can now subtract this 120 from 360 because we are saying a circle is add up to 360, and then the examiner wants from here up to here. So when we add 240 plus 120 to go back to 360. The second question is this one. So here the only thing that we're going to do is creating a no thing where we are not given. Then we can't extend already. Here we have, if you want you can extend for reasons. Then now here what do they want? Calculate the bearing of W from X. W from X already here we are given. So it is W from X. We are going a clockwise direction. Wow. What is the bearing there? It's 240 degrees. Then the second one, X from, you are coming from W. So how are we going to find? So already here we said for the rule, for the second rule, a circle is add up to 360. So if from here up to here it's 240, we're going to say 360 So we're going to start 360 minus 240. We want to find this angle, this angle. That is the one we're finding, because this one, the bearing that we're finding is this one. So for us, we need first this angle to find, which we're going to get a 120 for this angle, 120 degrees. Then now, according to the Z rule, that was the alternative angle rule. It states that if we have 120, even this angle is in 120. So even this angle is in 120. Remember, from here up to here, it's 108, or you can say a straight line is up to 108. So for us to find this angle, we're going to say 180 minus 120. What are we going to get? We're going to get 60 degrees. That is what we're getting. Or you can say from here up to here, it will be 180. So you can subtract. If this is 120, this angle can be 60 because we are saying it's 180. Shalom, shalom. Down here, I have an exercise that you can try and give me the answer in the comment section. This is part 1 of the bearing. We are going to go now to part 2, where I'm going to present on part 2. So for part 1, this is the introduction that we've done. We are coming to do the second session for bearings, because if we're not going to start from here, you're not going to start to understand if I bring the triangles. If we start from here, that's when you are going to understand. So this is our first one. We'll do the second one.